great to be back in California. It is great to be with all of you. I love San Francisco. You got great food, you got great people, beautiful scenery. No more supervillains, because back here. Love that kid. I want to start by thanking Deepa for the wonderful introduction and the great work that she's doing. Give her a big round of applause. I want to thank the mayor, Ed Lee. I want to recognize some wonderful members of Congress who are fighting every day for the people of California. Mike Honda. Jimmy Chu. They are all doing great work. We have a special guest, Jen Napolitano, who is now overseeing the entire UC system. Back in Washington, but she is going to be outstanding with the University of California. Now, before I begin, I want to say a few words about the news from the weekend. I'm here to talk about immigration reform, but I'm also here in my capacity as Commander-in-Chief. This weekend, together with our allies and our partners, the United States reached an agreement with Iran resolving our concerns over its nuclear program. Well, some of you may recall that when I first ran for president, I said it was time for a new era of American leadership in the world. One that turned the page on a decade of war and began a new era of our engagement with the world. And as president and as commander-in-chief, I've done what I said. We ended the war in Iraq. We brought our troops home. Osama bin Laden met justice. The war in Afghanistan will end next year. And as the strongest, most powerful nation on the face of the earth, we've engaged in clear-eyed and principled diplomacy, even with our adversaries, in order to begin to destroy serious chemical weapons and to place the first real constraints in a decade on Iran's nuclear program. Because I firmly believe in what President Kennedy once said. He said, let us never negotiate out of fear, but let us never fear to negotiate. I believe that. And this diplomacy, backed by the unprecedented sanctions we brought on Iran, has brought us the progress that was achieved this weekend. For the first time in a decade, we've halted the progress on Iran's nuclear program. Key parts of the program will be rolled back. International inspectors will have unprecedented access to Iran's nuclear-related facilities. So this will help Iran from building a nuclear weapon. And over the coming months, we're going to continue our diplomacy with the goal of achieving a comprehensive solution that deals with the threat of Iran's nuclear program once and for all. And if Iran seizes this opportunity and chooses to join the global community, then we can begin to chip away at the mistrust that's existed for many, many years between our two nations. None of that's going to be easy. Huge challenges remain, but we cannot close the door on diplomacy. And we cannot rule out peaceful solutions to the world's problems. We cannot commit ourselves to an endless cycle of conflict. And tough talk and bluster may be the easy thing to do politically, but it's not the right thing for our security. Now this progress, the potential it offers, reminds us of what is possible when the United States has the courage to lead. Not just with the force of arms, but with the strength of our diplomacy and our commitment to peace. That's what keeps us strong. That's what makes us a beacon to the world. That's how I'll continue to lead so long as I'm President of the United States. And that spirit, not just what we can criticize or tear down or be against, but what we can build together, that's what brings me here today. Because it's long past time to fix our broken immigration system.